10 things that I'm so glad I know right now in my 20s, and I don't have to wait around until 40s to know these things. Success comes from consistency, not motivation. So it's very easy to mix up the two. When we find motivation on coaching videos, through music or through a friend or the example of someone we know, we tend to feel very excited and motivated to do something for a very short period of time. And right afterwards, we just go back to our old habits. What makes success be success is really the consistency of the daily habits that we have, the daily habits that we do every single day. Look, truth number 2 is failure is not the opposite of success. It's just part of success. Many people don't even try because they're afraid of failure, of failing, of not being able to make it at first try, or being afraid to be embarrassed, or that someone is going to reject them by saying no. Just understand that everyone who succeeds, everyone who succeeded before, they failed many times before they succeeded. So understand failure as being very natural, and you have to go through that process for you to success in absolutely anything that you want to have success on. Tip number 3 is the circle that you surround yourself with affects your mindset enormously, a lot more than you think. So I don't know if you've heard this, but there are many books who states that you are like the 5 people you hang around with the most. You are the byproduct of the 5 people you hang around with the most. There's no truthier than this one, I swear to you. If you hang out with people who have a very low vibration, a very negative vibe, you're going to end up like them. Complaining about people, saying that things are not possible, and only seeing obstacles in life. So choose to hang around people that give to you as much as they take from you, and not just taking from you. 4. Success also comes from saying no. No is a type of self-respect. You do not need to please everyone. You're not going to please everyone, even if you really want to. So you gotta say no so that you can make place in your life, so you can make room for your life, for the things that you want to say yes. So don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to make people feel bad for rejecting people. You have the right to say no. You have to choose how you want to live your life. What are the things that you want to make room for in your life, and what are the things that you really don't care that much about, and be okay with that. That means you're respecting yourself and your time, and you're valuing yourself as a person. 5, something I'm really glad and grateful that I do know right now while I'm in my 20s, rather than getting to know that while I'm in my 40s, waiting for the car to pass by. Okay. Is that time is a lot more valuable than money, because money, once spent, you can always get it back. You can always get back money. You can always make more money. But time, once it's spent, once it's gone, it's gone. You can't get it back ever. So always value your time as a priority in comparison to your money, because you can never get it back. Once you spend your time with someone doing something, you can never get it back. And once you have time, you can always choose to do something, to sell a product, an idea, to get money. You can always get more money, but you cannot get more time. Your health is really your wealth, bro. You gotta invest in your health. What is the point of having all of the money in the world, of being a billionaire, if you're feeling like shit, if your body is decaying, if you don't have the ability to enjoy the money that you have, to go out, to travel, to meet new people, and to have energy? So it's all to no avail. So you got to prioritize your health always. So you've got to exercise right now, so you don't have to exercise, or start exercising only when you're in your 40s. And you got to eat healthy. So instead of eating a candy or eating chocolate. Try eating, a banana, an apple. You can always read books. And even better and faster, just go on YouTube. Look it up, how to be healthy, how to exercise more, how to exercise better. And don't wait for you to find that out in your 40s. Bro, never be afraid to be curious. Never be embarrassed because you're curious about something. Never feel like you're going to embarrass yourself by asking a question because you're curious or because you do not know the answer. Once you're in your 40s, I'm not in my 40s, but I'm pretty sure if you talk to someone who's in their 40s, if you ask them, do you think it's wise not to ask a question because you feel like you're going to embarrass yourself? And I'm pretty sure they're going to say no. So I'm very glad I know this right now. And I advise you to do the same thing. Every time you're curious about something, bro, find that out or ask somebody. Don't be afraid to ask. Asking is never harmful to anybody. The eighth thing that I'm extremely happy and grateful that I do know right now is that success in any area is gonna come slowly through time. It's very dangerous if you get success very quickly, because as quickly as it can also go off. It can also go away. So I prefer to be lasting than to be fast. So understand that even if you don't make a huge amount of progress every single day or at once, what really matters is at least tiny little bit of progress every single day. If you just make 0.01% of progress in that thing that you want, in that goal that you're looking to achieve, you're already ahead of 99% of people. And I guarantee you, in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years from now, you're gonna thank yourself that you thought like that you had that mindset. The ninth thing that I'm extremely grateful that I do know right now in my 20s is that you gotta get out of your comfort zone every single day. You gotta do something that you're not comfortable with in order to grow. You're gonna grow emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, but you gotta do something that it's gonna push yourself to your limits. Because if you always do the same exact thing every day that you feel comfortable with, you're not gonna grow. So if you wanna grow, if you want success in something, in some area, be okay and also be grateful that you have the opportunity to get out of your comfort zone and to experience new things and to try new things out. Thing number 10 that I'm extremely grateful and thankful that I know right now, rather than getting to know this when I'm in my 40s, is that I cannot control other people's opinion. I cannot control what other people think of me or their stress or worries, what they are. I can only control my reaction to my life. Whatever happens to me, I can always control my reaction. So it's to no avail, and it's very worthless if I'm thinking or if I'm worrying or wearing myself out because I'm afraid of what people might think of me. Trying to control the actions of other people, I'm gonna suffer a lot because they're not in my control. Their actions are out of my control. But what is in my control is my actions in my life and my reactions to what life throws at me. Those were the 10 things, the 10 truths that I'm extremely grateful that I do know right now in my 20s. And if you like this video, tell me in the comments so that I can make the 20 truths that I'm glad I know right now rather than in my 40s.